the same, Knicks. You're looking great.
Clark, some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
Pass to Randall. Good D by Finney-Smith. Now Mitchell. Outside. Mitchell, the pass to Doncic. Rose grabs the board. And here's New York now. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. He knows his role.
Rose finds Fournier. Powell with a steal. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Randall outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. That one falls.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Chicago. Count it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Rose, the pass to Barrett. There's the triple. The Knicks rebound. Randall banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 6. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That one no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
No good. A bit long that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Powell passes to Mitchell. Mitchell, a screen on Fournier. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. The three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. With the step back. With the floater. And Rose with the nice bucket inside.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Oh, blows the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Barrett passes to Fournier. To the left side wing. Randall outside. Over Finney-Smith. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Mavericks leading.
a sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Rose penetrating. Rejected by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. From deep three-point range, Doncic pulls down the board.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Doncic. Mitchell, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Mitchell's got 15.
Timeout, New York. Your next city dancer. Your Knicks City Dancers, make some noise.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Barrett finds Randall. Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. From deep. And they recover it. Out to Rose. Pass to Fournier. Randall, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Fournier. And he's going to the line for 2.
That's his first team foul.
Good job.
Evan Fournier at the line.
To this team because of his scoring ability.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks has checked in. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Brunson passes to Powell. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside from 13. The Knicks pull it in. Randall, the pass to Burks. Randall, a screen on Doncic. On the wing, Fournier. Randall on the screen. Fournier with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. A 3. Barrett sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
17.
Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And Powell with the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Fournier with the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Barrett against Mitchell. Rejected by Mitchell.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And here's Doncic outside. And he can't get that one. New York goes the other way with it. To the paint. Randall can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Doncic passes to Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled.
Slow down, that's his first personal.
Exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Chris comes in for Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Brunson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Luka Doncic. Here's Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio. Pass to Reddish. Can they get it? Dinwiddie with the rebound. Left side, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
New York.
Mitchell's got it.
Fans from Alice Section get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Your Knicks City Dancer.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 14. Dinwiddie against Burks. Noel with a screen on Dinwiddie. Burks passes to Noel. Back to Randall. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Reddish gets it to go.
And you like the balance here. Not just love with the three ball.
30. 18.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Reddish, here we go. Burks with it. The 11-footer. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks, Josh Green.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Kleba, screen on Burks. Dinwiddie. Noel with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
And for New York, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Randall can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Substitution.
In their last game against San Antonio. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Randall. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. And it's stolen by Rose.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Rose in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Barrett. 15 in his last outing. Rose right side. Noel with a screen on Doncic. 4 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. And that one hits the back iron. Dallas has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 29.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. The ball's knocked loose. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 7 points.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good in getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Here's Doncic. No good. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Rose. Robinson, a screen on Brunson. Rose with it. Picked up by Powell. Rejected by Mitchell. Powell in the post. Working on Robinson. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier, dependable at making the right pass.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Barrett, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Brunson against Fournier. Brunson passes to Mitchell. The three. And the Mavericks, another three. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For three, Barrett. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside Mitchell.
51-31.
Noel with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Noel with a screen on Brunson. Rose against Brunson. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
They get it back.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Outside Robinson. Back to Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. The three from Mitchell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. And New York shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie.
That's his third person.
Stop trying to take over the game.
1 shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then,
What are y'all doing?
the 90s, now everyone that averages at least 100 points. An interesting evolution of the game, and of course, the fans all love offense, and these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Mitchell, and he's got 41 now. Doncic outside. Mitchell, a screen on Rose. Here's Doncic. Gets himself open and drills it.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Rose with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game to win the run. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way.
That's the way, Rat. Keep a handle on this
Julius
game.
Randle's checked in for New York.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
The three from Mitchell. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall left side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
59. 36.
Mitchell, the pass to Doncic. Inside. Bullock. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Doncic against Rose. Outside Fournier. Here's Randall. Another one falls for New York.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
59.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Barrett. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Rose against Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose. That's his first personal.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Quickly is checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Rose. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Now here's Mitchell. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And the Knicks miss again.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is. And that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. Just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Pass to Bullock. Now Dinwiddie. Now Mitchell. Checked by Randall. Mitchell against Randall. Double team on Mitchell. Powell, a screen on Barrett. Here's Doncic. The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Powell. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got his second bucket on the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Dinwiddie in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Burks. Robinson with the block. A minute 35 left in the second period. Doncic against Randall. Back to Burks. Robinson, a screen on Powell. Burks goes in. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Bullock. Doncic with it. Just his fourth make in 10 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Randall. Kicks it to Quickly. Screen by Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, almost had a 4-point play.
That's his third personal, third team foul. That's the end of the first half with a score. The Knicks, 46. The Mavericks, 71.
Quickly. The Mavericks shooting has been excellent so far, around 56% on the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 5, down low. Knicks shooting just 42% so far in the game. Fournier for 3, hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter. Every season he's been in the league.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 49 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Randall. Tries again, and Robinson finishes it off. Robinson's got 6.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Doncic, no good. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The shot by Fournier, no good. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Brunson. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Powell. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Barrett. Now Fournier. Here's Rose. Some solid defense from Brunson. Outside Mitchell. Doncic against Fournier. Oh, and he got fouled.
Evan Fournier. That's his first personal. First team foul. Luka Doncic at the line.
Strong he is.
2 shots.
And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Up top, Randall. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Randall, the pass to Rose. And here is Barrett. Randall outside. Rejected by Mitchell. And now the Mavs on the run. Knocked away. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Mitchell. Over Barrett. Dallas again missing. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
76. 54.
Mitchell against Barrett. Now here's Mitchell.
Nasty right
Down
there.
it
Oh,
goes.
my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Doncic outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Knicks ball.
Yo, you are a mess out there, guys.
Rose.
Randall, the pass to Rose. Now Barrett puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Fournier against Brunson. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Fournier's got 12 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rose, the pass to Randall. Back to Rose. Down low. Here's Barrett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Powell, a screen on Barrett. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Doncic passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Robinson. And it's good. Fought through.
Robinson.
Slow down,
That's his
ref.
first personal.
Run damn play.
One shot.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Now a timeout called by New York.
He's forcing shots.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Outside Fournier. Randall right side. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Back to Randall. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Now here's Mitchell. Fournier covering. There's the 3. Mitchell misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the lob. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. On the break. Here's Brunson. Another shot. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Doncic. And it's stolen by Rose. Fires from the wing. And Fournier with the basket on the assist from Rose.
Mavericks lead.
Fournier's got 14.
From the mid-range area, Fournier, very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
Randall against Mitchell. Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Randall. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The assist.
Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Barrett. Rose outside. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Rose up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot for 3. Barrett doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks go on the other way now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And again, the Knicks missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. With the teardrop, Rose can't connect. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. The three from Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So New York going with almost a
Maverick substitution.
well, he's
That's the end of the ball game. Thank you, everyone, for making it out to the game, and we hope you had a great time.
Hey, everyone. Candace, you start things off.
Good game tonight, MP.
Hey, thanks, Candace.
Well, I'm wondering, was it difficult to adjust to a new team and a new city after being traded?
Not really. You know, the court is my sanctuary. It's the one place I could tune it all out. You know, there's nobody out there asking me questions about when I'm going to be traded or why I didn't include that team on the list. You know what I'm saying? When we're playing, I could just focus on the one thing I love to do, Candace, and that's playing ball.
MP, what kind of impact do you expect to make on this team?
You know, Candace, I feel like this is where I was meant to be. I mean, you could feel on the old team that some people, they weren't too thrilled that I was drafted. And I can't be mad at that. I get that, you know? I got to look out for number one, and that's me. I got a family to feed, and you only get so many years in this league. This ain't no career where you retire at 60 with a gold watch. You got to maximize that return while you can, and that's what I plan on doing here. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
Here we go. I knew this was coming. I got a lot of you fools in my mentions over MP's first game with his new team. Only a fool despises wisdom, okay? You think one good game means something? Well, I got news for you. One good game doesn't prove you're allowed to act like he did. And I need to see a lot more from this kid before I crown him. Let's see him make an all-star team. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. Y'all out here tripping over one game? Please. You've got to show me a lot more than that to get my attention. Carry on.
Rocking my halo, walking a thin line. Mind's been like a dreidel, my eyes, they ain't.
Yo, what's up, man?
Coach G, what's going on? Hey, look, I got to be honest with you. When my agents told me they was hiring you, I thought they was pranking me.
Am I that bad?
Nah, come on, look, you know you my boy. This is the best news I heard all month.
Yeah, well, Harvey didn't want a walking, talking reminder of how things went south with you, hanging around the training facility.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, and luckily you put in a good word with this ownership group, so here I am.
Look, I told you my actions wouldn't affect you.
I'm not sure that's the lesson here.
Okay, look, I was just playing, man. Look, it's dope that you're here. And honestly, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if you would have gotten fired over me.
Yeah, well, I think you would have figured out a way.
I mean, yeah, but it still would have hurt.
You know, I used to think you were adorable. Now I think maybe you're just devious.
Hey, look, Coach, I got to keep them guessing. A little mystery's part of the brain, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I think we're done here. Good to see you, MP.
Good to see you, Coach.
Hey, man.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Now let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. Today, we're gonna work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Come on, MP. Okay.
Next time, man. Next time.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next drill.
You got it. You got it. Just like that.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Now we're rolling. Keep it going.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Come on! What are you... Bro,
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Roll up. It's raining, baby. Let's go. One more. Keep the ball, huh? Yes. I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Yeah, let's go! Do it!
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Yo, they not about to be.
Hey, see you later, man.
So Memphis will get the first possession. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounding.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Clock at 6. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1.
Way to use the whistle, right? Nice!
Not in coaching mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Pass to Powell. For 3, Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Bain. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Down low, here's Jackson, and he makes good on the layup.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Onjic passes to Mitchell. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Morant.
The athleticism on that thing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Mitchell outside. And the pass to Finney-Smith. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant looking around. Pass to Brooks. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. 4 on the clock. Morant, that's for 2.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Jackson passes to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Bain. Brunson covering. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Bain passes to Jackson. Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Adams with the screen on Doncic. Morant pushes to Jackson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
At the top of the key, Powell. He kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Morant against Doncic. It's Morant with the drive. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 6 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Buries it from 3-point range. 14 points for Captain Clutch.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Brooks against Mitchell. And Brooks, here we go. Jackson has the open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Mitchell from outside the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bain. Brunson covering. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson on the wing. Brooks. Fires from 18. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Adams. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Payne. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Brunson has it in the corner. Releases. And Dallas again with the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some.
The Loud and Prejudice fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming up in court. Come on and get that.
This ends up going with the new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Marquise Chris comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Anderson slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For three, Mitchell connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Here's Melton, kicks it out to Jones. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
There's the pass to Mitchell. A three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's it. The bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
On defense, Dallas. It's a three-point game. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Dinwiddie kicks to Mitchell. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Pass to Melton. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Kleba with a screen on Anderson. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Mitchell right side. Out to Hardaway. There's a screen by Chris. Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Clarkus screen on Mitchell. A 3 from Anderson. Rebounded by Hardaway. Maverick shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
It's Anderson with the drive, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Tillman passes to Melton. To stop the run. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside, Jones passes to Tillman. Clark, a screen on Kleba. Now the feed to Clark, and stolen by Chris. Dinwiddie with it. Jones covering. Dinwiddie passes to Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Kicks it out to Jones. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Melton. They set the pick. Lets it go with the three. No good on the shot. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's there.
The Grizzlies, 26. The Mavericks, 34.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Mavericks leading by 8. On the floor for Dallas. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4 spot. Doncic against Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Bane. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Powell.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Green kicks to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Green bounce pass. Powell, the pass to Brunson. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Fires from 14. Adams' shot is off. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away.
for the Mavericks.
Passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Knicks was phenomenal. He had 56 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin?
Y'all don't got it. Y'all give it up.
That performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Clark outside. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. Count it from 12. Jones has got 5 points so far.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Now the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Mitchell. From 20 feet out. Basket counts. Mitchell's got 34 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Melton. Dishes it to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Offline with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Doncic missing. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Doncic passes to Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Anderson against Mitchell. Here's a screen by Chris. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill plug. Here's Melton. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic off the pick from Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Melton. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Melton finds Jones. And that time, also a missed shot. Dallas leading by 8. For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 39.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Thursday.
In for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And for Memphis, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Milton passes to Clark. Kicks to Jones. Back to Clark. On the wing, Milton. Over Hardaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Anderson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Chris. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Jones. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Mavericks leading by 13. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Doncic. Back to Mitchell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Melton. Guarded by Hardaway. Now, here's Melton. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
47. The Mavericks, 62.
It has been a runaway. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's stolen.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
Finney Smith passes to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Bane. Brunson covering, and they'll keep possession.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Mitchell against Brooks. Finney Smith kicks to Brunson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. And there's the pass to Bane. To the inside. Brooks. 2 free throws coming up. And
that's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
This is a fluke.
At the line for Memphis, Dylan Brooks.
A high usage guy. really depends on what a team needs from night to night. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mitchell passes to Doncic. Brunson kicks to Mitchell. He dishes it to Doncic. Here's the screen. Shoots over Morant. And it's Dallas with another.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Morant. The Mavericks pull it in. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Brooks. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Adams.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Mitchell against Morant. He takes it in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Powell sets a screen for Mitchell. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your birthday.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 19-point game. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Jackson passes to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Powell with a screen on Brooks. The drive by Mitchell. Powell, that's good.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Bain. Pass to Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. Mitchell against Adams. Mitchell passes to Pop.
Shooting for Dallas, Dwight Powell at the line for 2.
Good. Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
A different look for Dallas. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Green in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bain passes to Brooks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Maverick substitution.
Here's Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 54 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great.
The Grizzlies, 64. The Mavericks, 86.
the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. And it's sent back by Mitchell. With the drive. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. The drive by Doncic. Over Clark. Doncic, no good. The Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Melton. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Anderson with the block. It's good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now Jackson. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
And he hits it and gets hacked out.
Regression to the mean, MP.
Steven Adams is
Understand
checked in
that
for
one?
DeAnthony Melton. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Over in the corner, Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good on that one. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Jones looking for an opening. Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Doncic against Jones. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And the call.
That's his fifth personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Memphis.
As it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Doncic off the pick from Mitchell. The fadeaway. Powell finds Mitchell. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mitchell passes to Doncic. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded by Morant. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
They shoot again, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morant against Doncic. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. For 3, Mitchell. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney-Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
The pass to Brunson. Here's Mitchell. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, are in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the development
connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Driving the lane, and the shot goes down.
And you're just asking to get...
Timeout call to Dallas.
MP, you got this.
And the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Hey, your grandpa. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Look here. Changes. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Tillman. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Then for the Mavericks, Powell. He's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Chris. And it's Mitchell in for Green. Dallas leading by 23. Stolen. And here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Bullock. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. On the wing, Melton. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break.
Pure determination here, guys. A 4th quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Dallas moving it around. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Powell kicks to Doncic. Now the dish to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The tray. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And the rejection by Jackson. Mitchell outside. The pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Powell. Ball's knocked loose. Anderson outside. Pass to Morant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Knocks it loose. And here are the Grizzlies now. Melton, no good. Mavericks leading by 15. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Anderson passes to Jackson. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Substitution.
And it's Dylan Brooks in for John Morant. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. Brooks outside. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Captain Clutch.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Into the lane. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And, yep, another basket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
So we see
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.